Hello and welcome to Rochford District Matters, the magazine produced by the Council for its residents. This is the Winter 2015 edition. In this edition are articles on your Christmas and New Year refuse collections, family theatre shows, the budget survey, out and about, sports awards for 2015, how to stay well this winter and much more. But we'll start with Rochford's preparations for the winter weather.
Winter in Rochford. It's set to be the coldest winter for 5 years, with 36 days of snow expected over the winter season. While most is forecast to fall in Scotland, there's a good chance that Rochford will see some frosty mornings and flutters of snow too. Weather forecasters say the temperatures could even drop to minus 16 degrees. With the coldest Atlantic temperatures expected since records began 80 years ago, the weather is expected to blanket the UK. Rochford District Council will monitor all weather forecasts and keep residents up to date on its Rochford District Council Facebook page and website. Let it snow. Rochford District Council is prepared for snow this winter with 2 new Schmidt sweeper machines that have snow brushes and grit boxes. The vehicles have been prepped and are ready to tackle the harsh winter forecast should it prove to be as predicted with snow and plunging temperatures. Gritting overall is undertaken by Essex County Council, although Rochford District Council undertakes the gritting of the car parks as and when required. Despite forecasts of a potential salt shortage if the cold snowy blast does happen, RDC has plenty of tons stored away ready for use. The biggest potential problem can be severe ice, which can prevent the refuse vehicles managing the steeper roads, which become hazardously slippery.
Photography competition. With the Rochford district featuring ancient woodlands, marshland, coast and estuary landscapes, Wallasey Island, Foulness, fields and wildlife, residents are invited to take photos of what winter in Rochford may mean to them. The chairman of Rochford District Council, Councillor Heather Glynn, will judge the competition. There will be a prize and certificate for each winner from 2 categories, the first under 18s and the second adult. The categories are Winter in Rochford, Animal / Pets / People / Birds, under 18s and adult. Landscape Scene, under 18s and adult. General, under 18s and adult. Please email your entry to communications@rochford.gov.uk. By entering the competition, the applicant agrees to their photos being used by Rochford District Council. Please state your name, age, address, phone number and location for your photo. Good luck. Keep an eye on Facebook for Winter in Rochford photos every day.
Christmas and New Year collection days. Some collection days will change. Here are the details. For Monday the 21st of December through to Thursday the 24th of December, normal collections for recyclables and compostables. Friday the 25th of December will change to Tuesday the 29th, recyclables only. Monday the 28th of December and Tuesday the 29th of December will be 1 day later for non-recyclables only. Wednesday the 30th and Thursday the 31st of December will be as normal for non-recyclables only. And Friday the 1st of January will be Saturday the 2nd of January for non-recyclables only. Many of you may choose to have real Christmas trees this year. If so, you'll be able to dispose of them by cutting them down and placing them in your compostables bin. Please be aware that we can only accept trunks or branches which are less than 30 centimetres in diameter, and all decorations should be removed before the tree is placed in the compostables bin. For anything larger, please take them to the Recycling Centre for Household Waste in Castle Road, Rayleigh. Recycling is for life, not just for Christmas. Recycling is an excellent way of saving energy and conserving the environment. Did you know that 1 recycled tin can would save enough energy to power a television for 3 hours? 1 recycled glass bottle would save enough energy to power a computer for 25 minutes. One recycled plastic bottle would save enough energy to power a 60-watt light bulb for 3 hours. 70% less energy is required to recycle paper compared with making it from raw materials. If just one aluminium air freshener aerosol is recycled by everyone in the UK, enough energy could be saved to vacuum over 876,000 homes for a year.
We want your old clothing and electricals. Did Santa bring you new socks and slippers for Christmas? Was there a new hairdryer or mobile phone under your Christmas tree? Many of you will have a big sort-out after Christmas to make way for the new clothes and electrical items you received. So please remember that you can reuse and recycle most of these throughout the district. The council operates a curbside scheme for reusable textiles including clothes, shoes, handbags, belts and hats, which can be placed into a special blue sack and left out for collection on your recyclables collection day next to your recyclables bin. Please do not place these items into any of your bins. Blue sacks can be ordered free of charge by contacting Essex Textiles on 0800 787 9071. You can also call this number if you want to book a collection service from them if you have lots of items and would prefer not to leave them with your bin. There are also a number of textile recycling banks located around the district. Any small electrical items which use a plug, including kettles, toasters, shavers, tablets, electric toothbrushes, straighteners, cables, plugs and chargers, which are no longer needed or are broken, can be recycled at the Electricals Recycling Bank located in Back Lane Car Park in Rochford. You can also take them to the Recycling Centre for Household Waste in Castle Road, Rayleigh. Remember, it is always better to try and reuse items first. So if they are in good working order, then you may be able to give them to someone else so they can enjoy a second life. Hundreds of tons of clothing and electrical items still end up in landfill in the UK every year, despite the fact that there are plenty of opportunities to reuse and recycle them. Please make a difference this Christmas. For further information on what can be recycled in the Rochford District, visit our website www.rochford.gov.uk/recycling.
Hedgehogs for the kids. Hedgehogs have declined in Britain as fast as tigers have worldwide, and so there is a big push for homeowners to help the prickly creatures this winter. Autumn sees the rise of autumn juveniles. These are the young hedgehogs born and now old enough to be away from their mum, but too young to hibernate. As a hedgehog needs to weigh at least 1 pound to hibernate effectively, great care needs to be taken to protect the autumn juveniles who may not have grown enough to hibernate. The British Hedgehog Preservation Society has lots of tips on how to make your garden hedgehog friendly and what to do if you find a hedgehog. www.britishhedgehogs.co.uk. And some interesting facts about hedgehogs. Did you know a hedgehog can have 5,000 spines? A spine lasts a year before falling out and the creature growing a replacement. There are 17 species of hedgehog. Between 11 babies can be born in any litter. The proper name for a hedgehog is Erinaceomorphia. A hedgehog can travel 2 miles in a night.
A message from Councillor Heather Glynn, Chairman of Rochford District Council. Christmas is here once again, and whatever your circumstances are, I wish you a very peaceful time and happy memories to take into the new year. Thank you for inviting me to join you in your various events throughout the year across the Rochford district, from the Wild Woods Day, the 100-mile walk along both sides of the River Crouch to join the various schools on each side of the river in Friendship, the opening of the RSPB wetlands at Wallasey Island, and most of all, the invitations to visit clubs, schools and such a variety of groups right across the district. It's so very interesting to spend my time with each of you, and I look forward to meeting many more of you in the coming months. Thank you, Heather.
A volunteer celebration. On Friday the 9th of October, Rochford District Council rewarded its hard-working team of volunteers with a coach trip to the Museum of Power in Langdon. The museum, set in 4 acres of beautiful gardens and grounds, is home to Marshall, a triple expansion steam pumping engine, believed to be the last one built by the Lilleshall Company and possibly the last remaining fully functional steam pumping engine in the world. The trip began with refreshments and cake in the beautiful steam pump tea room and ended in the Astaria Model Village. Rochford District Council's leisure team organise a volunteer celebration event every year, which in the past has seen them visiting Stow-Mary's Aerodrome, Ingatstone Hall and even the Houses of Parliament. The trips are a way of saying thank you to the volunteers for their hard work and dedication throughout the year. The group is made up of Rayleigh Windmill, Health Walk, Park Run and active Rochford volunteers. The leisure team would like to take this opportunity to extend a big thank you to all of the volunteers for giving up their time to the Rayleigh Windmill, Health Walks, Park Run and active Rochford projects, all of which would not run without them. Their passion and dedication is greatly valued and appreciated. Volunteer at Rayleigh Windmill. Rayleigh Windmill opens from April to September every Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday. Volunteers work as little or often as they can and help with a number of areas such as running the museum, giving guided tours, greeting visitors on arrival and helping children dress up in period costumes on the ground floor. Rayleigh Windmill boasts an award-winning team of volunteers and would love to hear from anyone who would be interested in joining them. For more information, please email leisure@rochford.gov.uk. Rochford and Castle Point Health Walk volunteers. Weekly walks take place in both the Rochford District and Borough of Castle Point, led by trained walk leaders. The short walks are a great way to get and stay healthy, explore what's on your doorstep and make new friends. We are always looking for new volunteers to support the walks. Even if you can't commit to every week, we would still love to hear from you. Contact the leisure team on 01702 318121 or email leisure@rochford.gov.uk. And Park Run. Hockley Woods Park Run started in February 2015. The 5-kilometre Saturday morning run regularly sees 150 plus runners enjoying the beautiful and ever-changing Hockley Woods. Every park run only happens because of the time and dedication of our volunteers. Many thanks to all of them, past and present. We are always looking for new volunteers. For more information on how to get involved, please go to www.parkrun.org.uk/HockleyWoods/volunteer.
Family theatre shows at the Mill and Arts and Events Centre. Professional theatre shows for younger children and their families take place at the Mill and Arts Events Centre in Rayleigh. The programme runs monthly during term time and all the shows are fun, entertaining and affordable, with all tickets priced at £4. We are very pleased to announce details for spring 2016 and hope you and your family will continue to enjoy the range of theatre and puppetry on offer. Once again, we have put together a programme featuring familiar stories alongside original tales, presented to you by some of the best small-scale theatre companies across the UK. The family theatre programme has been arranged by Rochford District Council Leisure working with Fusion Lifestyle. Fly Away Katie, Sunday the 17th of January 2016, 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Long Nose Puppets, recommended age 2 to 7 years, running time 40 minutes. Fly Away Katie is an inspiring flight of fancy about the power of imagination based on the popular children's book by Polly Dunbar, with music by Tom Gray of Gomez. Katie is all alone and feeling grey. The birds in the picture on her wall look so colourful. If only Katie could be as bright as them. Who knows what might happen? The show is bursting with colour, movement and surprises, with puppets of various scales acting the story. Lullaby Lane, Sunday the 21st of February 2016 at 2 p.m. Half Moon presents recommended age 3 to 6 years, running time 45 minutes. Join Katie as she returns to her childhood home on Lullaby Lane in search of forgotten friends, much-loved toys and the special gift of music making her dad gave her. As Katie's childhood memories come to life, we meet her neighbours who live behind the brightly coloured doors on her street. Pulsating with the energy of a music festival, this charming show uses songs to explore friendship, community and dancing feet. Lullaby Lane is a unique theatrical experience, mixing the vibe of a music gig with the intimacy of magic of theatre. Handa's Hen, Sunday the 20th of March 2016, 11 a.m, 1 p.m. and 2:30 p.m. Little Angel Theatre. Recommended age 2 to 5 years. Running time 40 minutes. Handa's Hen tells the story of Handa and her friend Aiko, who go looking for Grandma's black hen, Mondai. They find 2 fluffy butterflies round their hen house, 3 stripy mice under the grain store, and 4 little lizards behind the pots. But where is Mondai? Little Angel Theatre's production of Handa's Hen uses over 50 specially created puppets to bring the story to life. All tickets are £4, and to book you can call Rochford District Council Customer Services on 01 702 318 191 or www.rochford.gov.uk/familytheatre@Rochford_arts.
Rochford District Council 2016-17 Budget Survey. Have your say. Local authorities continue to face financial challenges, which mean that councils must continue to find more innovative ways to deliver services with much smaller budgets. Whilst we are doing all that we can to protect services, the ongoing need to make significant savings for 2016-17 and beyond is leading to us having to make more and more difficult decisions, and working with communities and local organisations to protect services has become even more important. In early 2016, we will need to finalise our plans for next year's budget. To ensure that the available funding is aligned to areas of highest priority, we would like your views as residents, businesses and voluntary or community groups on your priorities for council spending. The Council actively works with numerous local voluntary and community organisations to deliver a number of services and facilities. We are keen to hear from communities and local organisations regarding how we can build on this further in a dynamic way and encourage more people to participate in improving the quality of life for local communities, building long-term resilience for individuals, along with value for money for the taxpayer. Please take the opportunity to have your say by completing the survey. This will also be available on the Council's website for online completion, www.rochford.gov.uk, and the closing date is Friday the 8th of January 2016. If you find it difficult to complete a written survey, please call the Council and they will be pleased to help you. And thank you in advance for taking part. We your views, says Councillor Terry Cutmore, Leader, Rochford District Council. The scale of the challenge. Between 2010 and 2015, we have delivered a range of efficiencies equating to £1.4 million. This represents about 10% reduction to the 2010 base revenue budget of £13.9 million and has enabled us to continue to deliver the key services that you've told us that you value. Government grants, which used to make up a significant proportion of our income, continue to be reduced. There is uncertainty about the level of funding reductions the Council will face going forward, and we will be told more by central government over the autumn. But we are expecting those reductions to be between 24% and 45% over the next few years, up to 2020. In addition to the above, we continue to face inflation pressures, increasing costs and demands for public services. In order to balance the finances, the Council will need to save on average £590,000 per year between 2016-17 to 2020-21, with a strong likelihood that this will be front-loaded, meaning the requirement will be to save more of this in our 2016-17 budget. Focusing on the 2016-17 budget, Our main funding for the delivery of our core services is expected to come from government support grants and council tax, circa £8.98 million. As a comparison, in 2010-11 we had £10.67 million.
Our priorities. Our budget is designed to deliver the core services we provide and meet our priorities for improvement which are set out in the Business Plan 2016-2020. The plan is a living document, with its delivery plan scheduled to be reviewed and updated annually. It has not been developed in isolation and has taken account of national, regional, county-wide and local priorities. The business plan identifies the following 4 themes. Becoming financially self-sufficient, we will pursue a range of opportunities to generate income, including earned income from trading activities, and make the council more self-sufficient. Early intervention. Working closely with partners, we will use each intervention to safeguard our young and vulnerable, support new and existing businesses, manage demand on our services and improve the outcome for our residents. Maximise our assets. We will ensure that we fully utilise our assets, create opportunities to maximise income and generate a return on our investments. Enable communities. We will engage with all parts of our communities to encourage the most efficient and effective mechanism for service delivery and enable our communities to support the delivery of services which they consider to be important to them. Our residents will be at the heart of everything we do, and we will create a culture in the council that is focused on real outcomes that continue to improve our services to local communities and enhance the difference we make to the local economy and the environment. The main services provided by the council. Recycles over 66% of the 34,000 tonnes of household waste collected, providing access to a number of different leisure activities, providing and maintaining parks and open spaces for recreational activities, providing pavilions and sports pitches to groups and clubs, keeping our streets and pavements clean in all weather conditions, working with police and voluntary sector in keeping the community safe, providing inspection regimes for food safety, air quality and noise, providing planning function in delivering planning policy and development control, providing temporary accommodation for homeless, providing home adaptation and improvement works for the needy, facilitates economic developments by providing a range of business support. We have always ensured that services valued by our residents continue to be delivered efficiently. Our approach. In response to the consistent message in previous surveys, in meeting the budget shortfall, we have sought to minimise the impact on frontline services, maximised opportunities and focused on changing the way we work. Examples of our achievements include targeting reductions. We have reduced the number of senior managers and reorganised our support services. Greater efficiencies. We are rationalising our offices and supporting our staff to work flexibly. Generating income. We have achieved this through a proportionate increase in fees and charges for certain council services and working collaboratively with other councils sharing services in IT, procurement and payroll. With the scale of the challenges ahead, this is still not enough. Unfortunately, given the scale of the reductions the council has to make in the future, we may have no choice but to make difficult decisions about facilities and services that residents value. It is therefore essential that communities are willing to get involved in helping to manage and run local services. So we need your help. Our services. For each of the following services, please indicate whether they are very important, neither important nor unimportant, not important, or don't know. And these are recycling and waste collection, street cleansing, public conveniences, accommodation for the homeless, leisure services, planning services, building control services, parks and open spaces, and safeguarding and community safety. For each of the following services, please indicate how satisfied you are. Your choices are satisfied, neither satisfied nor dissatisfied, dissatisfied, or don't know. recycling and waste collection, street cleansing, public conveniences, accommodation for the homeless, leisure services, planning services, building control services, parks and open spaces, safeguarding and community safety. If you said you are dissatisfied with any services, please tell us why.
Next year's council tax. Increasing council tax would also help us generate more income and help prevent reduction in services. The council did not increase the council tax it charges in 2015-16. A council tax freeze grant has been received from central government to partially compensate for this. However, it is uncertain whether this grant will be available in future years and the level to which it will mitigate the income that could have been generated to sustain services provision into the future. The council may therefore need to consider an increase in council tax. If Rochford District Council increased its proportion of council tax by 1%, this would raise an additional £63,000 for the council and increase the average Band D property council tax bill by about £2.09 per year, equivalent to about 4p a week. 2%. This would raise an additional £126,000 for the council and increase the average Band D property council tax bill by about £4.18 per year, equivalent to about 8p per week. 3%. This would raise an additional £189,000 for the council and increase the average Band D property council tax bill by about £6.27 per year, which is equivalent to about 12p per week. For the following 3 questions, you are asked to indicate yes, no, not sure, or not responsible for paying council tax to RDC. 1. Would you be willing to accept 1% increase in council tax? 2. Would you be willing to accept a 2% increase in council tax? 3. Would you be willing to accept a 3% increase in council tax? Making savings and generating income. In order to balance the finances, the council will need to save on average £590,000 per year between 2016 and 17 to 2020-21, with a strong likelihood that the requirement will be to save more of this in our 2016-17 budget. We have delivered a range of efficiencies of circa £1.4 million over the last 5 years and need to consider a range of opportunities for greater efficiencies and income generation to sustain or enhance the quality of services. If you have any suggestions as to how the council should save money or generate income, please tell us.
New ways of working. The Council actively works with numerous local, voluntary and community organisations to deliver a number of services and facilities. For example, it has recently worked with the Citizens Advice Bureau to provide much-needed financial advice and support to residents. A number of volunteers also assisted in the provision of services to the community, such as Rayleigh Windmill for public events and Rochford Housing Association providing assistance to tenants in completing housing benefit application forms. These are just a few examples. Working with others in this way often provides a number of additional benefits to service users and can help to secure additional external funding that the Council would simply not be entitled to on its own. We are keen to hear from communities and local organisations which may be interested in taking over the running of services and assets. Please answer yes, no or don't know to these 2 questions. Would you support the idea of more of our services being provided by voluntary and community organisations, local communities and volunteers? Are you willing to get involved in helping to manage and run local services? If you said you are willing to be involved, please tell us how you want to be involved. If you said you're not willing to get involved, please tell us what more the Council could do to encourage you to get involved. If you have any other comments on the Council's budget, please do tell us. The following questions are optional and help us to know if we're engaging as many different groups and areas as possible in local decision-making. The information you provide will be kept confidential and processed in accordance with the Data Protection Act 1998. Your answers are confidential and will only be used for this consultation. Are you responding to this consultation as a member of public, as a member of staff, or on behalf of an organisation? Are you male or female? What age group are you? Do you have a disability? And what is your ethnicity? Completed survey forms can be sent to Rochford District Council, Free Post CL 1858, South Street, Rochford, SS4 1BR. Feedback comments by email to budgetconsultation@rochford.gov.uk, and please be clear which proposals you're commenting on. The findings of this survey will form the draft budget proposals for 2016-17 that will be presented to full council in February 2016 and published on our website by the end of February 2016. If you are willing to get further involved, please also provide your contact details. If you require any further information, please do not hesitate to contact the council.
Watch out this Christmas. Are you planning for Christmas, preparing your shopping list for what presents friends and relatives would like? Remember that Christmas is also when car thieves, burglars and fraudsters will be targeting the likes of you and me, taking the opportunity of those unguarded moments when they can try and flog something dodgy or relieve us of the gifts we have saved hard for. Before you go out shopping, use a timer switch. Give your home the lived-in look by using timer switches on lamps. A home is less likely to be burgled if it appears someone is home. Put expensive items out of view. Set your burglar alarm. Lock all your windows and doors. Lock your shed securely. Put away all tools after use and keep expensive equipment locked away. Ensure ladders are locked away. When out shopping, don't post your whereabouts on social media and avoid using music players and mobile phones when walking around. Looking for a bargain. If someone offers you something that seems an absolute steal, it probably was. Don't get caught out. Watch out for pickpockets. Push your purse to the bottom of your bag and zip it securely. Wallets should not be in back pockets. Always keep alert and aware of your surroundings, especially in busy shops and bars. Put expensive items, shopping bags, out of view. Simple things like zipping up your bag and making sure your mobile isn't hanging out of your back pocket makes all the difference. Remember, thieves are opportunists. Don't give them the opportunity. Don't get loaded down with too many bags. Try and keep one hand free. Ensure you cover your PIN when making your purchase. Don't leave your bags on the seat of your car. Always lock them in the boot and keep them out of sight. After you have shopped, remove shopping and all valuable items from your car. Once home, store your gifts in a sensible, out-of-sight location, e.g. not your garden shed. Don't leave your gifts on show after they have been opened. Postcode mark your presents. And don't forget to register valuable items for free on www.immobilise.com.
Out and about. Clubs and groups. Activities at Rochford Library. Wishing Well Centre. Every Tuesday 9:45 to 10:15 a.m. Stories and rhymes for babies and toddlers. Job Club. Every Thursday 2 to 4 p.m. Get help and advice with building your CV and searching for work. Baby and Toddler Group. Every Friday 9:30 to 10 a.m. Stories and rhymes for 0 to 5-year-olds. Dial Disability Information Advice. Last Tuesday of every month, 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Computer Training. We can help you to start using a computer. Ask staff for details. Active Life 50 Plus exercise session. A fun exercise session for all abilities. When and where? Hockley Health Club, Thursdays 1:30 p.m. Hawkwell Baptist Church Hall, Fridays 9:30 a.m. How much? £4. Contact 01702 567 327. Forza Karate Club. Our aim to promote karate in its traditional and sport form. When and where? Hawkwell Village Hall, Main Road, Hawkwell, Mondays 5 to 6 p.m. Rayleigh Primary School, Love Lane, Rayleigh, Fridays 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. Rayleigh Scout Hall, London Road, Rayleigh, Tuesdays 6 to 7 p.m. and Saturdays 10 to 11 p.m. How much? Various. First lessons free. Contact 07401 080078. info@forzakarate.com, www.forzakarate.com. Hockley Art Group. All ability levels welcome at this small and friendly group. When? Thursday afternoons. Where? The Old Fire Station, Hockley. Contact Colin Gammon 01702 204 706. Hockley Jazz Records Society. Listen to jazz music, bring your music and listen to others' programmes. When? Third Thursday of each month, 7:30 to 10 p.m. Where? Hawkwell Village Hall. How much? £3 each night. Contact Ken Mizzen 01702 203 437. Mega Centre Youth Club. Open youth club sessions including pool, sports, games and arts. Special rates on Megazone games available during your youth club. When? Monday 6:15 to 7:45 p.m. School years 5 to 7. Tuesdays 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. School years 8+. How much? It's free. Contact 01268 779 100. Mega Centre Over 50s Sports. Table tennis, badminton and short mat bowls with a social group. When? Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, 2 to 4 p.m. How much? £4 per person. Contact 01268 779 100.
Mega plays soft play and laser tag. Soft play and laser tag sessions. There are various sessions. For soft play, this is £1 to £6 depending on age, and laser tag is £5 per game per person. Contact 01268 779100, Mega staff at megacenterrayleigh.co.uk or www.megacenterrayleigh.co.uk. Rayleigh Library Writers Group, a friendly group of local writers and poets, are looking to recruit new members. This is the second Thursday of each month, 3 till 5 p.m, in the room 2 upstairs in Rayleigh Library, or the fourth Thursday of each month, 7:15 to 9:15. Please contact us for further details. This is £1 to cover light refreshments. Contact Jane on 01268 785427 or Bob 01268 784496 or wrfrench@talktalk.net. Roach Art Group. All abilities catered for at this friendly club with good lighting and facilities and a variety of media. This is on Wednesday evenings 7:30 to 9:30 at St Teresa's Church Hall, Ashington Road, SS4 1RF. Reasonable fees apply. You can request details by contacting Debs on 07907 714 002 or John 07933 263 930. The website is www.roachartgroup.wix.com. The Recycled Teenagers Forum, a friendly and welcoming group providing encouragement and support for 40+ people to access activities and day trips at affordable prices. Fridays 11 till 11:45 a.m. in the WI Hall, Rochford Square. Various prices apply. Contact for membership and trip information on 01702 616619 or 07792 207724. Contact Recycled Teenagers at live.co.uk or the website on www.recycledteenagers.org.uk. Committee dates. Full Council, February the 9th. Development Committee, January 21st. Review Committee, January the 5th and February the 2nd. The Executive Committee, January the 6th and February the 3rd. All meetings will take place at the Civic Suite, 2 Hockley Road, Rayleigh, SS6 8EB, starting at 7:30 p.m. For information, call Member Services on 01702 318140.
Nominate your Citizen of the Year. Do you know a person or group in the Rochford District that has made a huge difference to the community? Have you ever thought to yourself, they should get an award for what they do? If you have, this is your chance to nominate them for an award. From helping neighbours to tirelessly working in the community, the Chairman of Rochford District Council, Councillor Mrs Heather Glynn, wants to hear about these extraordinary people and groups. They may never ask or expect any credit for what they do, but they truly deserve recognition in this year's Rochford District Citizen of the Year Awards. The Council runs the awards to recognise and acknowledge people and groups in the district for their valuable work or outstanding achievements. The awards are designed to honour those who may not normally be recognised for their efforts. Nominations are open to individuals and groups within the Rochford District. Entries will be judged by the Chairman, who will elect winners in 3 categories. An overall winner will also be selected from the 3 category winners. And the categories are Achievement of the Year, an individual of any group who lives in the district; Charitable Group, groups of all ages; Youth Group, groups for those aged under 18 years. Nominees will be invited to attend the Citizen of the Year Awards in April, where the winners will be presented with their award by the Chairman. To enter, complete the nomination form or email civicofficer@rochford.gov.uk to obtain an electronic version. If you find this difficult, please contact the Council, who will be pleased to help you. All nominations must be received by the 31st of January 2016. The decision of the Chairman is final. Please return your completed nomination form to the Civic Officer, Rochford District Council, South Street, Rochford, Essex, SS4 1BW. And don't forget, nominees must reside in the district of Rochford.
Sports Awards 2015. The 2015 Rochford District Council and Castle Point Borough Council Sports Awards, sponsored by Fusion Lifestyle, took place on Thursday the 12th of November, with cricket legend Ronnie Irani invited to present the winners and with their awards. The winners in each category are, for Rochford District Council, Club of the Year, sponsored by Pinnacle PSG, winner Rochford Running Club, runner-up East Essex Triathlon Club; School of the Year, sponsored by Affinity 1777, winner Holt Farm Infant School, 2 runners-up Fitzwymark School and the Westerings Primary Academy. Services to Sport Respect Award, sponsored by the Cooperative Funeral Care, winner Richard Harrison for his services to cricket, runner-up Core Team Hockley Woods Park Run. Rochford District Council Chairman's Award, winner was Rebecca Terry. Disability Sports Personality of the Year, sponsored by Waters and Stanton Limited. The winner was Lucy Hodges for sailing, 2 runners-up Matthew Oaten and Kiara Tappenden for swimming. Young Sports Personality of the Year, sponsored by Southend United Community and Educational Trust. Winner Christian Brown Athletics, 2 runners-up Olivia King for tennis and Laura Runciman for athletics. Sports Personality of the Year Award, sponsored by Wells Legal Solicitors. Winner was Taylor Carter for golf and runner-up was Christian Brown Athletics. And Castle Point, sponsored by Pinnacle PSG. Club of the Year, winner Hadley Mountain Bike Club, 2 runners-up Castle Point Joggers and Porter's Soccerability Football Club. School of the Year, sponsored by Affinity 1777, winner was the Dean's School, 2 runners-up Kents Hill Infants Academy and Thundersley Primary School. Services to Sport Respect Award, sponsored by the Cooperative Funeral Care, winner Nigel Stewart Football and runner-up Naomi Pallier Swimming. Castle Point Borough Council Mayor's Award, winner Abby Langridge. Disability Sports Personality of the Year, sponsored by Waters and Stanton Limited, winner James Wright for swimming, runner-up Matthew Hamilton for athletics. Young Sports Personality of the Year, sponsored by Southend United Community and Educational Trust, winner Laura Ben Archery and 2 runners-up Alex Body for archery and Hayden Skinner for gymnastics. Sports Personality of the Year, sponsored by Wells Legal Solicitors. Winner was Tilly Deacon, football, basketball and athletics. Lauren Bann, archery.
Stay well this winter. Now's the time to get your free flu jab. This week, all those at risk groups are being reminded to get their free flu jab. Adults over 65, those with long-term health conditions, children aged 2 to 7, carers and pregnant women may all be eligible. The reminder is being issued by NHS England, Public Health England, the Department of Health, the NHS Trust Development Agency and Monitor. Every year, hundreds of thousands of people see their GPs and tens of thousands are hospitalised because of flu. Symptoms of flu can be very unpleasant and last for several weeks. It can lead to more serious complications like middle ear infections in children and pneumonia or bronchitis for those with underlying health conditions, and in some cases it can be fatal. Tricia Dorsey, Chief Nurse at NHS Castle Point and Rochford Clinical Commissioning Group, CCG, said, "Flu is a highly contagious illness that spreads rapidly through the population. It can cause serious complications for at-risk groups, such as the elderly, expectant mothers, and people with long-term health conditions. This year, more children are being vaccinated because we know that they can be very easily picked up germs and spread them amongst friends and family members. This vaccination programme helps protect the population." Tricia added, "My advice for anyone eligible for the free flu vaccination is to get it now before flu starts to circulate in the community." Although it is not possible to know which strains of flu will circulate each winter, the flu vaccination is still the best protection against an unpredictable virus which can cause severe illness and deaths amongst vulnerable groups. Throughout the last decade, there has generally been a good match between the strains of flu in the vaccine and those that subsequently circulate, so it's important that we do all we can to ensure vulnerable people are not discouraged from having flu vaccinations now or in the future. Vaccines are available between October 2015 and March 2016, so contact your local GP or pharmacy now. It's free because you need it. For more information, visit www.nhs/staywell.
NHS Castle Point and Rochford CCG of the Year. NHS Castle Point and Rochford CCG, the local NHS organisation responsible for planning, buying, commissioning and monitoring the equality of local healthcare NHS services, has been crowned CCG of the Year in the National Primary Care Awards 2015. Dr Roger Gardner, CCG governing body member and local GP, Chief Nurse Tricia Dorsey and Debbie Vick, Head of Financial Management and Planning, attended the complimentary awards ceremony that took place in London on 8th of October. The award was presented by Julie Wood, Chief Executive of NHS Clinical Commissioners. Criteria for the award included evidence of great leadership with both clinical and managerial leadership seen throughout the organisation and successfully navigation through performance, quality improvement and financial pressures. The CCG was recognised for having a golden thread through its strategic and operational plans to demonstrate how it is focusing on local patient and population needs and service transformation to improve local health outcomes. The CCG was nominated for its pioneering preventative care coordination service that delivers care to the more vulnerable patients in Castle Point and Rochford who may be at risk of decline. The award celebrated CCGs who have gone the extra mile with respect to integrated working, moving away from the archaic model of working individually. Working in partnership with GP practices, the new service will identify those patients whose health they deem to be at risk of decline, predominantly the frail, elderly and those with long-term conditions. Ian Stidson, Accountable Officer for NHS Castle Point and Rochford CCG, said, "This is truly fantastic news. We have something special here at the Castle Point and Rochford CCG, a great mix of clinical leaders and managers who are truly passionate about improving the health and well-being of our local community. We are also lucky to have great relationships with all of our partners, including those delivering local services, the voluntary sector and local authorities. We look forward to building on this with mutual aims to make things better for local residents.
Rochford District Matters is designed and published by Rochford District Council. The telephone number for the council is 01702 546 366. And this recording has been produced by volunteers from the Rayleigh, Rochford and Castle Point Talking newspaper.